I'm about to share with you 5 ways to fight feelings of rejection in your life. Let's get ready to change your tomorrow. Here we are. 5 ways to fight feelings of rejection in your life. I don't know who you are, but I'm thankful that you have taken out time to tap on this YouTube. So I want to get straight to the point, and I want to help you as a result of lessons learned from my own life dealing with adoption and rejection and failed relationships. And I've learned some principles that I believe can help you fight feelings of rejection in your life. All right, let's get right to it. Step number 1, you have to learn how to forgive. You have to learn how to forgive. Don't be upset when people reject you. Nice things are rejected all the time when people can't afford it. So you have to learn how to realize that your life is so precious and your life is so valuable until you're going to deal with rejections here and there. As long as these rejections have nothing to do with you, you have to learn how to forgive people when they have hurt you. Yes, it hurts, but you have to learn how to forgive. Now, this is why it's important to forgive, because forgiving is never for the offender. It is you releasing the burdens of the offender off of yourself. So once you learn that, you're able to forgive people, because holding on to grudges don't make you stronger. It actually makes you bitter. And this is why some people can stay mad at many people for years and they become bitter instead of better. So always remember that forgiving doesn't make you weak. It actually sets you free. So you want to make sure that you are able to forgive. Forgiving is required for 3 areas of growth in your life. What am I trying to tell you? If you don't learn to forgive, there are 3 areas where you will never grow. Number 1 is mental, because your mind is still holding on to past hurts. But then it's social engaging, because you're not going to really be able to engage with new people because you still have fears of regret or hurts about previous friendships and or relationships. And then it's positive influence. How can you ever become a positive influence on other people when you're still holding on to negative experiences in your past life or in your previous life? So you have to learn how to forgive. Forgiving is required for these 3 areas of growth in your life. All right. Now, step number 2, invest. You have to learn how to invest. We invest time in so many other places. Think about this, y'all. We invest time on social media. We invest time in watching games. We invest time in watching TV shows, sitcoms. I don't know your favorite show, but many of us have favorite shows. And we invest so much time talking on the phone. But if you're going to overcome feelings of rejection in your life, you have to invest time in yourself. Invest in yourself in order to move towards your healing. Invest in yourself in order to move towards your healing. This is why this is important. Learn continually, because there's always one more thing you need to know. You have to make sure you learn continuously, because there's always one more thing that you need to know. I know you didn't know that, but I want to share that with you. There's one more thing that you don't know that you need to know. So you want to make sure you're always learning, because the quickest way to overcome your feelings of rejection is to double your investment in your personal development. So if you're having feelings of rejection, I can speak for myself that when you learn how to invest in your personal growth or your personal development plan, which is PDP, you actually become a better person. And so I want to give you 3 things that you should invest in when it comes to personal growth. All right, here they are. Invest in positive self-help books. All right. Reading is growing. What's your favorite book? What is your favorite book? All right. For me, number 1, the Bible. Now, respective of your religious preference, that's all right. But for me, it's the Bible. And then a second book for me that has totally changed my life is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Many people who are achieving any type of success in life, they have read this book because it shows you how to interact with people. And sometimes when we have feelings of rejection, we don't know how to engage with people. So I want to encourage you, put this book on your bookshelf And then The Power of Positive Thinking, all right, which is another good book. And then, of course, Resurrection from Rejection, Healing from 7 Areas of Rejection in Your Life. I wrote that book several years ago. It has blessed a lot of people. And I believe it can be helpful to you. So you don't have to get it, but, feel free to go ahead and check it out, all right? Now, invest in conferences and webinars and retreats and YouTube videos like this. I'm not the only one speaking on rejection. There are many people out there and many conferences that you could attend and webinars you can watch that can help you become a better version of you. See, personal development programs are always great because you are able to learn lessons from others who have been through the struggles that you are in. All right. You are not the only one going through what you're going through or feeling what you are feeling. I'm telling you, I've been there. I still go through it from time to time. And I learn from people who have been through what I am going through or what I need help in. All right. So you want to invest in conferences, webinars, and you don't have to go away. There are many conferences that's in your area. There are conferences you can watch online, but continue in investing. All right. And then you want to invest in professional therapists. A lot of times we don't want to talk about it, but therapy is not a sign that you are crazy. All right. If you're crazy, the therapist has nothing to do with that. All right. You were crazy before you got to the therapist. All right. But you're not crazy. Therapy is not a sign that you are crazy. It's a sign that you love yourself enough to keep from going crazy. Okay. And so I want to encourage you, if you need help and you're struggling with feelings of rejection and you have insecurities, I want to encourage you to find a therapist. Find a therapist. But, if you've never been to a therapist, I have in the box below, there's a free PDF guideline that you can download, 25 questions to ask your therapist. I want to give that to you for free. And you can look through some of these questions and it'll be a blessing and encouragement to you. All right. Step number 3 is growing. You want to always grow. How you overcome feelings of rejection and how you fight through them is that you got to make the determination that you are going to grow. You're going to grow. I have some notes, so I want to make sure I stay on point. Rejection is a common occurrence, all right? Learning this now will help you build up the tolerance and resistance to keep going and keep trying, all right? You're going to always deal with rejected moments and feelings of rejection. But when you learn how to grow through them, you are able to build up tolerance. Because remember this, you are either growing or declining. There is no such thing as stagnation in life. You're either going higher or you're going lower. And you have to determine that. No one else can determine that for you. I remember when I decided that I had to make a change, I couldn't blame people. I had to look in the mirror. And when you look in the mirror, you may not like what you see, but what you see is who you are. And you got to decide to make changes to improve your life. Remember this, y'all. You are living for you. It's for you. You are living for you. And so you got to decide that you are going to grow. This is how you grow. Grow in your self-talk. Learn to speak well of yourself and also well to yourself. So you are not perfect, but you are becoming better. There is no one better than you. You are just as important as any other person, and don't you ever believe less than that. So speak well of yourself. Encourage yourself. You are a survivor. You've survived so many things in your life. I don't know you, but you already know your story. You know the stuff you have overcome. As a matter, go ahead right now and smile at yourself and say, I am an overcomer. I am an overcomer. Yes, you are, because you know what you have overcome. All right. So grow in your self-talk. Speak well to yourself. Speak well to yourself. You are not your failure. Your failure is a moment in your life. So you got to speak words of encouragement to yourself. Speak words of encouragement to yourself. Grow in your self-talk. All right. But not only this, grow in your attire, how you dress. Now, you don't have to go buy expensive clothes, but look your best all the time. You should dress in the manner you desire to be addressed. I heard that someone say that a long time ago, and I wanted to make sure I shared that because that's powerful. You should dress in the manner you desire to be addressed. Now, we may say, oh, why we got to do all of that? Just think about this. How many times have you seen someone dressed a certain way and it calls you to present yourself to them in a certain way? Or how you say hello to them was different than how you said hello to someone else. Now, it's not right. It's not wrong. But when you dress a certain way, you demand a certain attention or you demand a certain respect. So carry yourself how you desire to be addressed. And that's up to you. You determine how you desire to be addressed, but carry yourself in the way that you want to be addressed. All right. So you grow in your attire. All right. Then grow in your expectations. So you only going to become what you expect to become. All right. You're only going to become what you expect to become. So in order for you to become something greater, you got to make sure you already plant it. So you got to plant the seed and water it in order for it to grow. So if I just water dirt, but there's no seed in the ground, nothing is going to happen. I could water it all day. I could pour soil. I could let the sun hit it, but I didn't plant something. So in order for there to be growth, I have to plant something and water it. So what am I saying to you? You got to plant some expectations in your mind, and then you got to water it through actions and water it through habits. And a year from now, these 5 things that you expect to accomplish will begin to blossom. And so, like, as I'm sitting here doing this YouTube lesson to teach and to help others through my personal experience, like helping you, this was planted in my mind over a year ago, and I've been watering it and I've been working on it. This didn't just happen last night. I've been working on this and working on it, and now I'm here giving birth to it. And so what I want to tell you is that write down 5 things you expect to accomplish in the next year when it comes to overcoming feelings of rejection and fighting your way through it and pursuing your dreams, and then begin watering it. How do you water it? You start planning it. You start looking at it. You start surrounding yourself with people who can help you accomplish those dreams or help you overcome those feelings, whatever it is. Watering simply means nurturing your dreams, okay? So begin to grow in your expectation. But then step number 4, you got to heal. Rejection is a real feeling. It can knock you down. That's why it's a fight. You have to fight your way through these feelings of rejection. I had to fight. I started feeling rejected at the age of 13, and I fought for a long time. And so these lessons I'm sharing with you are helping you as a result of my experiences, all right? So you want to heal. There is hope even when your brain tells you there is no hope. Because when you're dealing with feelings of rejection, your mentality is that you will never become better. That's why our organization is called Norejectionmind, because you got to change your mind, change your thinking. As a person thinketh, so is he or she. So you have to change your thinking. You got to decide that rejection will no longer control my life. That feelings of rejection will no longer control my life, all right? Don't allow your mind to bully you into believing that you must carry the burdens of your past. Let me say that again. Don't allow your mind to bully you into believing that you must carry the burdens of your past, okay? I'm going to share with you some important ways about healing. Healing is a process, which means that we are always growing to the next level. Why is this important? Because guess what? I'm here sharing these lessons with you, and I'm still growing. There's no person who is perfect. What did I say earlier? There's always something else for you to learn. And so I don't ever think that you're going to become perfect. No, we're always healing. It's a continuous process. That's what makes the journey worthwhile. It's a continuous process, all right? We're always growing. Never become comfortable with where you are now. See your right now as your not yet. Okay, see your right now as your not yet. Don't judge or quit on yourself because of life setbacks. And if you do, start over, start over, start over, and keep on starting over until you see your growth. It's taken many years for me to get where I am in dealing with rejection. But guess what? I'm still growing and I'm still starting over and over and over. And that's the key to life. It's not about how many times you fall down. It's about how many times you get back up. The difference between those who are successful in life, be it financially, be it mentally, be it emotionally, whatever it is, those who are successful in life are those who got up one more time than they fell. All right? So I want you to understand that. As you continue to work through feelings, fighting feelings of rejection, if you have a moment where you fall back to your previous memories, it's all right. Start back up. Start over again. Say, you know what? I'm going to go look at that YouTube video one more time. Because guess what? You're starting over and over until you see your growth. Because when you get to the level where you want to be, no one is going to ask you how long it took for you to get there. So we're dealing with rejection. You are special. You are worth starting over, all right? And this is why. The final step is trust. Trust. Trust is very important. Sometimes we have to be broken down so that we can be rebuilt into what we are actually meant to be. And so in order for that, you never know what you see as a rejection moment that has broken you. It may be a unique way of life rebuilding you. Now, when I look back over my life, the many experiences that I viewed as moments of rejection, including my adoption and other stuff I've been through, I've learned that they all led me to my purpose. So your pain of rejection, you got to trust that it's leading to your purpose. I'm going to tell you this. Guess what? Your life has a purpose that you are unaware of. And if you're aware of, you got to define it and refine it. Define your purpose and refine your purpose. And the pain of rejection may actually lead to your purpose. Trust is the foundation of your progress. And here's what I know. You have to trust God. Whatever your religious belief is, you got to trust God. If you're a person of faith, never be afraid of what God wants to do in your life. Your life is bigger than you can see. And so these feelings of rejection, you don't even know that they are ordered to help you become what you are not yet. And so you are grown into something. And when you get to where you're going to be, you'll be able to say, now I understand why I went through that. For example, I could not be here today helping you if I didn't have my own hurtful experiences of rejection. And so because I've had them, I've allowed my pain to help me become and have a purpose, if that makes sense. All right. Now, also trust yourself. You're not perfect and never will be. Forgive yourself, learn and improve. Right? You're going to improve through your feelings of rejection. You are not perfect. I was trying to figure out how to do this video and how to help people, how to record it. So if you see a bunch of edits and a bunch of mess ups, guess what? I had to make the decision. You're never going to have the video completely right. You're going to mess up. But helping the people is more important than trying to be perfect, trying to make sure the plants are in line, all right? So if you see the plants messed up, don't worry about it. I'm not perfect, all right? So trust yourself on your level of growth. And then trust others. Don't hold other people accountable for people who have not hurt you. Everyone is not out to get you. Everyone is not your op. Surround yourself with others who want to share in your progress, okay? Those are the 5 lessons that can help you fight feelings of rejection in your life. I hope they were helpful. If they were, please put something down in the comment box to let me know how it helped you. If you have some questions, I'll be more than happy to try to answer some of your questions in the comment box. But I hope that these were helpful. Now, if you just want to find more helpful information on dealing with feelings of rejection, I want to share this with you. I put together a No Rejection Mind bundle that comes with 6 different PDF guides and a book. And here they are. Number 1, 7 lessons from failed relationships. Number 2, No Rejection 30-day devotional, where you get to go through 30 days of transforming your mind, devotional guides. And then 40 reasons people sometimes reject you and it's not your fault. A lot of times we think it's our fault and we judge ourselves, and it has nothing to do with us. So these 40 reasons will help you understand, stop blaming yourself for something you had nothing to deal with. And then how to win in life, 10 steps to give you self-confidence. And then 25 life-changing questions. Answer these questions, and I guarantee you it will change your life. And then 20 proven ways to overcome negative self-talk. I mentioned it in the lesson, but here are 20 proven ways to overcome negative self-talk. Now, this usually goes over $150, but for you on this who took the time out to watch this YouTube video, I want to give it to you for $37. If you come across people who said they got it for $150, that may be the case, but I want to offer it to you for $37. You cannot beat it. All you got to do is click the link below. I promise you it will be helpful to you. So I don't want to spend too much time on that. Click the link below, download it. You'll get it immediately. Let me know what you think about it, and put some comments in the box below. We are done, but all I want to share with you is, do me a favor, please hit the like and subscribe button so that you can hear more about what's coming up on our No Rejection Mind channel to help you overcome feelings of rejection in your life. Thank you again for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you on another session.